We got a guest, got a guest. I admit that I'm impressed since I'm Patrick, someone legit to come and sit and talk some
Stuff.
What's up, Swarmcast viewers? Wow, I'm still not used to that. Most of the time, you guys just hear me, but you haven't seen me that much. So, hey, it's me, Toast, and I got a guest on today. We could say he's a special guest. I have with me from Ninth Level Games, I have Chris. How's it going, Chris?
Hey Toast, how are you? I'm doing great.
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I just got back from a couple concerts. Not. I mean, I wasn't performing, but you know. So my voice was a little sore there for a bit, but I'm back in shape. Yeah, and I'm ready for spooky season. Check it out.
It is the spoopy times.
Yeah. So I've got you on here for, you could say, for a big ninth level games update.
The
Because it's been a
Ninth Level
while.
Games update. We have a lot. We have a lot going on. We have a bunch of new stuff that's coming out, and we have a new project that's currently on Backerkit.
Oh, cool. So let's see. Before we get into the juicy, my fangs are kind of a hint here. New stuff, as in the stuff that's currently going on Backerkit. Tell us about some of the stuff you got that's waiting in the, well, I don't want to say waiting in the wings, but that was previously waiting in the wings, and
Well,
now it's
we have a
on the
whole
wings.
bunch of stuff coming out, partially because of our dumb government's tariff policies have really mixed up a lot of stuff this year. But we have a bunch of new products, things that are coming out. So we have Starly Davidson. This is a game about a messy romance that has come to an end and dealing with the heartbreak afterwards by using the spirits of a girl biker gang that live inside your brain.
Huh. So everybody's playing one of the spirits that lives inside of this girl.
Everyone is playing someone in one of the spirits inside Starly Davidson, one of the cosmic beings that are bikers that live within Starly Davidson's soul. So it's tarot and emotions, and it's Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, the RPG, and it's written by Oaten Noodle, who also did Business Wizards. So
Pretty cool.
yeah, it's this is brand new. This just came out. We did this as part of Zine Quest this year. Big exciting news is that finally here is Thunder Road Vendetta. This is a gorgeous, big, thick hardcover of automotive and vehicular mayhem and destruction in the after times. So people are getting excited. We got it's full color art throughout. If you own the board game, you can use all the little cards and everything from within it. It's got this great textured cover, which is hard to see, but you could feel it. Yes, you can feel it up there. You can feel it. And this is super fun to make. It was written and designed by the actual team that made the board game. And they're super excited about it. We're super excited about it. And this is going to be hitting stores in November. So,
hey, that's not too far away.
Yeah, it's shipping to backers soon, and it will be hitting stores in November. We have a ton of new Mazes stuff for the Mazes fans out there.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
We have a new printing of Mazes, which doesn't mean a lot if you already have Mazes, but if you don't, it is back fully in print. Brand new version. We have the sequel to Mazes City of Skull.
Yeah.
This is a campaign setting about the last city where a sleeping god is the only thing keeping the city alive in a wasteland after the elves did a bunch of evil magic and destroyed everything. Very similar to Mazes in the first. It's got the same set of artists working on it, same writers. 28 immersive new character classes,
Wow.
and a complete world setting for you to hang out with. In addition to that, we have a new GM screen, and the GM screen actually has some really cool features. I could have opened this before we got on. That would have made more sense. It comes with an adventure called Tales of the Burning Parade, which is set in the city of Skull. But the Mazes screen has this like really cool. It actually has a spinning wheel that does the darkness. Um,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
and it has all the information and everything. And unlike the previous Mazes screen, this is a big thick cardboard, um, featuring the resolver on the front and this amazing He-Man esque uh, art uh, from City of Skull. So super excited about that. Also, so we did Harley Davidson as part of Zine Quest this year. We also did a Mazes Zine Quest for a little book that got out of hand, because it started out as a zine, and what it ended up with is this, let's see, 84-page softcover called A Handbook for the Player, that basically is mostly about character classes and character advancement. So it takes all the things that you need from old school role playing, and it expresses them in mazes. So it has every class that's always been, all the main classes that have ever existed in regular Dungeons and Dragons: the fighter, the cavalier, the thief, the sorcerer, the ranger, and reimagines them as what they would be in mazes. It also has has an alignment system if you're playing a game that requires some alignment, and a bunch of cunning grimoires. It's got spell books for the different pieces, and then rules for advancement, which is a new thing for mazes. So if you're a mazes fan, there's all this stuff. And last but not least is the Mazes Fantasy Role Playing Character Deck, which is, this is super sexy. These are it's a deck of tarot-sized cards that we have the character place for you to put your character information and a resolver on the back. And then everything in the deck, it has everything you need in order to play the game. So it has classes information. It has cards for all of the conditions that you might take. So you don't need to write anything down. You can actually just take a card. You can say, "Oh, I'm hungry, or I'm wounded, or I'm stressed, or I'm tired." And then so you have all of your conditions. It has cards for hearts and stars and treasure, cards for your hearts, and you can flip them over to show that they have been used. Same thing with stars, treasures for your table. There's cards for your wealth levels. A card for each of the 4 roles, so that you don't need to write anything down. You can actually make a character using the cards, so it tells you what your role is. And then most of it, the rest of this is all the edges in the game, and the edges is a quick reference, and you can have it right in front of you. So you don't need to write anything down. You can actually just build your character with cards. So we're really excited about this product. I've played with it a bunch, in the earlier versions of it, and I think it really adds something to the game. It's something really interesting and different.
Wow, those all look really, really cool. I like the GM screen with the darkness tracker. I thought it was like a little peephole, so that if you were the GM, you could just go like,
But I mean, like, this is a big stack of new stuff.
Yeah.
It's as big as my head. It actually weighs about as much as my head, which is pretty crazy.
So, how can folks get all this new stuff? I know it's going to like backers and stuff
So
first.
if you backed it, it is winging its way towards you. All of these things were done through crowdfunding. Um, and if not, it'll all be available on our website and at Better Game and Hobby Stores on November the 1st. So
Yeah.
just in time for the holiday seasons, you can get out there and get something for everyone. So you can always find it at knifelevel.com, our website. You can find it at your favorite local game store, especially Thunder Road and Mazes stuff.
Heck yeah.
Charlie might not, you're going to have to get that directly from us. So.
Okay. So, wow. That's a lot of stuff, Chris.
A lot of stuff. It's a
Yep.
lot of stuff, and there's more coming. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff for Thunder Road still coming out that you'll be seeing next year, because that's just a brand new product, and there's still some more City of Skull stuff, including Beyond the City of Skull,
Uh-huh.
and some other City of Skull adventure products, as well as if you're going to see us at conventions, we're going to start having new versions of all of our pre-made adventures and our mazes monthlies. So
Cool.
super insane.
That's cool. That's very cool. So, any um any new Cobalt stuff?
Right now there's some new Kobold adventures coming. I heard
Ooh. Wow.
we have some good stuff. So again, keep your eyes peeled. There's always new Kobold adventures on Drive Through RPG, and on our website, and you'll see them at conventions and other places that we go to.
Cool.
Um,
I have mixed feelings about those because usually that involves a lot of my folks going,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
they are about killing kobolds. I mean, none of them are about kobolds getting. I mean, it's just the way it is, Toast. You
Ah,
gotta deal the hand. You gotta play the hand you were dealt. My little iron friend.
I guess I get that. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show. Oh, wait. What? I'm being told that there's something else, something that's
There's something
new that's being worked on right now.
super insane and super fun, and to your personal interests, I think, Toast. Right now on Backerkit, if you go to Backerkit, go into your favorite browser, uh, you can find our latest game, which is called WRASTLEVANIA, the
What?
Symphony of the Fight. That's WRASTLEVANIA. WRASTLEVANIA, the Symphony of the Fight. Here's the idea.
Rats.
The evil Ultra Dracula has taken over the peaceful country of Greco-Romania, and using evil magic has made himself immune to all weapons. The only way to stop him is with professional wrestlers. It is the world's first legacy Metroidvania tabletop role-playing experience. It is a boxed game. It comes with 2 books. The one book is called How to Kill Draculas, and the other book is called How to Kill Players, How to Murder Players, How to Wrestle Draculas, How to Murder Players. That's it. How to Wrestle Draculas, How to Murder Players. So you as players create professional wrestlers who have to go to Ultra Dracula's castle in Greco-Romania, uh, explore its environs, defeat all of the mini bosses, and finally wrestle Ultra Dracula and pin him to the mat for a count of 3, in order to make him explode into 1,000,000 points of darkness.
Wow. That's really cool sounding. Wrestle.
It's really fun. There is a actual play of a thing called WrestleVania -1. So since it's a Metroidvania campaign, we don't want to give away a lot about what's going on in the story. And so we created a prequel adventure that if you go and follow the campaign or back it, you actually get a copy of the prequel game, and you could try it out yourself. Where
Oh,
you make a wrestler and you have to go do some wrestle fights, and maybe you encounter also Dracula. I don't want to give too much away, but there's an actual play of that already on the Backerkit page, starring Brandon Cutler of AEW fame, the
wow.
Dragon. We have some more actual plays coming with some other special guests. Pretty amazing stuff. We're also doing some companion stuff. There's a bunch of stretch goals for the campaign involving some of the other popular wrestle things like Worldwide Wrestling and SRG, the card game.
Oh, cool.
So if you're really into wrestling, if you're into the wrestling, we got your back.
Yeah.
We got your back.
Yeah.
But the game's great. There's an AMA video up if you want to learn more about it. Like I said, you can actually go out and you can play it today. You can play WrestleVania -1 just by following the campaign. And it's running now for the next couple of weeks.
Oh, cool.
I still think
So,
it's 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. That's a great
is it?
question that I'm asking myself.
I was gonna say, does it go through or end at Hallows
It
Eve?
ends before everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite. It is. Let's see. It ends on November the 6th.
Oh, okay.
It ends on
So,
November the 6th.
so you can go tricks or treats, and you can still back the game, but you should back it now.
You
Wow.
should back it now. You should back it now.
Before all the really fun stuff's been well, I guess the real fun stuff's in the game.
And there's
But
some
you
fun
know,
stuff on the thing you can do. There's you get to choose which team you want to be a part of when you get on the campaign, and you can there's trivia challenges and things for the teams to do, and all kinds of stuff that's going on, stuff that I think is super fun, and yeah, you should check it out.
so WrestleVania is on Backerkit.
Backerkit is where it's at. It's on Backerkit, correct?
And if you go to the Ninth Level Games website, I assume it's going to also say,
There's
"Hey,
also a link that'll get there, but really all you have to do
click
is
that."
go to your favorite browser and
Yeah,
type in WrestleVania.
yes,
It'll
with an
get-
A, not with an E, because come on, guys, it's
Uh,
wrestling. It's not wrestling.
and it'll take you into. You'll see some videos, and but it'll all take you right to. Oh, I see that there's a news article on Rascal News about it. I didn't know about that.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah,
Hmm. So I've already seen some of the cool stuff that's on there. Some of the cool stretch goals. I like that D2 that you guys have. The the chair so you can smash people with it.
yeah.
Or
Everybody
I
that
guess flip it.
backs can get a D2, which is it. Here is one. This is the uh,
Oh,
on one side it says hell no, and the others actually it says no no no, and then on the other side it says hell yeah.
yeah.
And it's perfect sized. It is the size of an action figure, so if you have any wrestle figures, it will fit in their hands.
Hmm.
Um, uh, yeah,
So one of the other. Oh, look at that! It fits right in. What's his face's hand? Proto or
low
whatever.
yeet, low yeet,
Little Larry.
low yeet.
Law, like, yeah, okay, that guy. You
Uh,
know, it
and
seems
yeah,
like every.
there's some other stuff on. There's some swag and stuff you can get, hats and T-shirts and
Ooh,
uh,
do they come in my size?
I think so. I think
I
we
have to
can make
check
them
that
work.
out. I have to check that out. So, I have so many questions about this, but it sounds like you're not going to be able to answer all of them because you want to keep some secrets. Because
There's
I'm
some
like,
secrets I got to keep. Some things are only for Ultra Dracula to know. But I will try to answer any question you have to.
oh, okay. So it's a Metroidvania type game, which I know what that means. And all of our players, if they have questions about it, you should really check out that AMA. They do a good job of answering that almost right away.
Yeah,
But
but for people that might not know what a Metroidvania is,
yeah,
a Metroidvania is named after two very classic video games. One being Metroid, the Metroid in Metroidvania, and one being
pew, pew, pew.
Castlevania, the Vania in Castlevania. And both of them feature the same. And there's a lot of these games. They tend to be side scrollers. They don't have to be. Um, but it's a game where you explore an area, and while you are exploring it, you're going to pick up pieces or puzzles or items that are going to allow you to revisit places that you have been before. And when you revisit those places, you can now do something different. So the classic thought is um, you go into a room and there's a locked door, and then later on you find a key, and then you can go back to that door, and that door will open. In WRASTLEVANIA, what I've said to people, this isn't actually a thing in the game, but it could be, which would be you go to a ladder match, and then if you survive that, you get a ladder, and then now you could use that ladder to bypass an earlier part of the dungeon, of the castle. So that's what we mean by Metroidvania. And by legacy, we mean there's
yeah.
content in the game that's hidden, that is unlocked and continues forward. So people are familiar with some of the other legacy games. There's envelopes. There's both envelopes and digital envelopes that are hidden by QR codes in the game, that allow the players to get access and gain different things that give them different abilities and do things. So there's secret power ups, and there's also just some really fun stuff. Like one of the things that we've already shown is uh, Mad Libs, based on classic, uh, you know, uh, smack talk in the form of promos. So you fill out the Mad Lib and you don't know what you're going to get. You're going to get a wild and crazy promo. Or maybe it will unlock a piece of video, and Ultra Dracula will tell you that you're weak and that you're a coward and that there's no way you can defeat him.
That guy. Wow, I love it. QR codes. Now you're really talking my language. I like those. And to see them being used in an RPG, mwah,
Yeah, we're doing
awesome.
I think we're doing some really fun stuff with the QR codes. We started doing QR code stuff for a thing we do called Crawl, which is
Yeah.
spelled QRAWL. If you participated in Free RPG Day last year, there was a Crawl thing that may have been at your store. We're going to do that again this year for Free RPG Day. But that got us thinking about other things we could do with QR codes.
Hmm. That's cool. Super cool.
Yes. So yeah, there's cool things like there's a QR code that the players have access to, but it's not complete. It has boxes that aren't filled in, and
Uh
then
huh.
it has like a symbol next to it, like a snake or a bat. And then when you do certain things, it says fill in the bat, and then that activates the QR code. And if you had filled in the snake, it would have killed the QR code. The QR code wouldn't work.
Huh. Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah,
love it. That's
it's some high tech
rad.
lo-fi
Yeah, I love it.
magic. So
Huh. Magic. Wow. So, hmm, I do have a couple more questions. First of all, as far as the legacy thing, because I read on the description that, much like in certain other ninth level games, your character will probably die. But unlike other certain ninth level games, you get to come back as somebody who's a legacy or related to that character, and you may actually pick up some extra stuff.
Yeah, we haven't talked a lot about it, but it is one of the things is if you there it this is what I'll say. It doesn't hurt to die in this game. Like
Okay.
dying is something that is going to happen, and when it's part of your storyline and it's the right thing to do, you should do it. And the next person that comes down is going to be part of your lineage, your wrestling legacy, and that's part of wrestling. So
Yeah.
so it's all tied in, and it's kind of a play on the idea we're using legacy in multiple ways.
Super cool. Super rad. I like that. I'm dying. I mean, not literally, but I'm dying to see how that plays out and how that works.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
think people are
intriguing.
gonna dig it. People are gonna dig it.
So it's kind of a weird thing, but it makes me think of like Pendragon or Ars Magica, which is a totally bizarre thing to compare that to.
I
But
was about to say it is neither Pendragon nor Ars Magica, and
oh
would
yeah,
seem to be. Um,
I'm just gonna throw this out there.
I guess
Pendragon,
it's actually
Pendragon
close
with
to
wrestling,
Wrestle Dragons. Yes,
Wrestle
Pendragon
Dragon.
wrestling.
Yeah,
I would play
just
that.
throwing that out there.
I would play that. I would not play Ars Wrestling,
Ars Wrestling.
but
Oof.
Wrestling Magic I would not play. But I would definitely play Pendragon Wrestling. Uh,
Hmm.
the actual death mechanic is probably most similar to Phoenix Dawn Command by
Oh yeah,
Keith Baker.
yeah. I know that game. We've uh, we've played that a few times. That one's um a little underrated, and sometimes it's a little hard to get people into that. But you know what? It's still pretty cool. There's not really wrestling in it though, so meh.
There is no wrestling. I mean, there
I
could
mean,
be.
you could, but
You
you'd
could.
be like that'd be like forcing it onto the game, I think.
Yes, yes,
So, all right. So in this game, if I'm going to the left, can I turn around and go back to the right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
It's not
So it's not.
actually a side scroller.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that.
Yeah. No,
That's.
it exists. It
Hmm,
is. It exists in the full power of multi-dimensional narrative space.
okay. So you mentioned Dracula's. So does that mean there's more than one Dracula?
Well, I mean, a Dracula is a blood-sucking fiend,
Oh, okay.
and there are many Draculas. There's red Draculas and blue Draculas, and of course, the man
Right. Okay.
himself, Ultra
Ultra
Dracula.
Dracula.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, there are many
Um.
Draculas in the game.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That tracks. Let's see. So let's see. Next question I have is we'll see how you answer this one. What is a man?
A miserable pile driver of secrets
Oh, I like
is
it.
Ultra Dracula's stock answer for what is a man. It is one of his many finishing moves, the
Awesome.
miserable pile driver of secrets that he unleashes when anyone asks him that question.
Awesome. Because that's gonna happen just like a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So this next question I have is a bit involved. Let's see if you follow it.
All right.
Okay. So in the Dracula mythos, in the critical work by Bram Stoker, it is mentioned that Dracula pretty much has to disguise himself all the time because he doesn't really have like servants or people that actually work for him. Um, like when he's driving Jonathan Harkness around, that's him in disguise. And other times he meets people in his mansion. That's Dracula in disguise. And at one point, Dracula's flying around trying to find all the treasures that he's buried because he's an old man, and so he just kind of keeps all of his change jars buried in the backyard somewhere. Okay, following me?
I'm following.
All right, this is leading somewhere. Trust me, this is gonna tie everything back in together. So, At one point, he has cooked, or excuse me, there's an elaborate meal, like chicken or something, that's been served up to Jonathan Harkness. Now, given what we know, Dracula has no servants, and he just likes to hide stuff in random places. It's assumed, or it's rightfully assumed, that Dracula has cooked this chicken meal. So at one point, Dracula's in the kitchen. He's got some like rosemary and some herbs, and he's mixing stuff up, and he's like having to go like, I don't know if this tastes good because I'm a vampire and I don't eat food. So now I gotta fly into the village to see if someone will taste test this for me, so I can make sure it's okay, right? And then he serves it to Jonathan Harkness, and it's all, and apparently it's good. I don't know, but we know Dracula. He's cooking chicken. He's hiding um, gold and stuff all over the place. So, does this mean, in true Castlevania format, that some of Dracula's hidden chicken is in some walls?
Wall meat is surprisingly a big question about the game. We can
Ah,
guarantee you that there will be wall meat.
okay.
Now,
Well,
as for Dracula's servants, Ultra Dracula and his flying awesome castle in
mhm.
Britain, Romania is filled with servants. It is not only just filled
Wow.
with underlings; it is filled with mini bosses.
Wow. Okay. But I mean, they're not like going like, well, I gotta sweep this room because it just gets dusty. They're
Nope,
not like,
nope.
well, it's
It is
time
a
to
fully
tend to the rose
it
garden.
is a fully active environment with there's a gymnasium, there's a
Oh,
graveyard, there's places to wrestle. Uh, I can't give too much away.
right.
Uh, so
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I like it so far. The other big question is this gets asked a lot about different like mostly dungeon crawler games and stuff, but where do the monsters poop? There's never any bathrooms in there.
the undead don't defecate.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a good point. Okay. Scratch that one off the list. um so I did notice that one of the other things you can add on to your pledge on Backerkit for again WrestleVania is these little pink figures that look kind of muscly. See what I
Yes, the
did there?
Wrestlemen.
Yeah. So I know that um, John, John,
Yeah, I know John.
John, John still has all his from back when he was like a kid. And well, what's up with that? How did you guys manage to get some of that?
Well, we didn't. We just had somebody make them. There's two Wrestlemen. There is Ultra Dracula,
Uh huh.
um, and then there is Professor Von Wrestling, uh,
Ah, okay.
Doctor Von Wrestling,
Oh,
who is the worldwide uh, authority on the wrestling of Dracula's.
super cool.
Yes,
Well,
he's got a hammer and some stakes. Uh,
mmm,
and
tasty,
Ultra
tasty
Dracula
steaks.
is shirtless and wearing his spiky armor.
Right. Okay. That tracks as I could only track for a Dracula, especially Ultra Dracula.
Yes.
So, so wow. I love the fact that this is not just a role playing game, but it's got so much stuff that's hidden in it that's unlockable, as you said. Um, there's a lot of, dare I say, bite to this game.
I mean, you can say it. If I wouldn't, but I think it does pack a punch.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot more going on in the box than just the two books. So
Oh, very cool.
yeah,
So,
there's dice and there's pens and there's uh, there's punch outs and there's envelopes and there's secrets and
Punch outs.
There's all kinds of really fun stuff. So
Very cool. All right. Well, Chris, thank you for coming on the show.
thanks for having me on, Toast.
So everybody, go out there, go to Ninth Level Games, check out all the stuff that Chris talked about beforehand. A lot of stuff coming out. If you already backed it, you'll be getting it soon ish. It's on the way as fast as
all the other stuff, everything
as fast as commerce travels.
As fast as commerce in our current very bizarre world travels. So
and also go out to Backerkit or look up WRASTLEVANIA, Symphony of the Fight.
Symphony of the Fight.
Yeah, and give that project a Superfly snooker. Well, that's the end of the Swarmcast show. If you like it, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and that bell too. Yeah. That's what to do. Check us out on the Blue Sky. Yeah, and the Facebook too. Yeah. That's rocking out with you. Yeah. What the? I guess that's it now. Mwah!